Ryan Wallner. I'm a senior technical marketing engineer at Portworx by Pure Storage. Portworx is a software-defined storage solution for Kubernetes. Regardless of whether you're running on OpenShift or SUSE, if you need stateful information in those workloads, we provide PVCs for block devices, file devices, to use on top of your existing solutions and clouds. The workshops were great. We did it at the aquarium here in Atlanta. We had a full day of VMs on Kubernetes with a couple of our partners. We talked everything from networking to storage to security and a lot more. It was great to have the whale sharks in the background here in Atlanta, as well as be able to sort of run our demos and show everybody what can be done with VMs on Kubernetes. So we worked with Isovalent, SUSE, and Red Hat at those events. Yeah, people really love to get hands-on with the product, right? So we had a Red Hat event where we had about 50 people hands-on with our labs and getting comfortable with OpenShift, virtualization, and Portworx. We also had sort of a one-to-many demo using the labs at the aquarium, and feedback was, both great to be hands-on, great to kind of sit and learn, as well as, an excitement about being able to kind of visualize and learn the product. So Instruqt for us is sort of a big sales tool and a marketing tool. And the way I kind of think about it for us is, from a sales perspective, our sales leaders are our biggest stakeholder, meaning the people in the field that need to demo and do POCs with potential customers need a way to spin environments up fast, especially complex environments with OpenShift and virtualization and storage. This gives them a way to easily sort of click a button, get an environment ready to go, have instructions for them to either run as a workshop or as a demo, and it really helps them improve sort of the whole POC process for them. It saves a lot of time for them to be able to not have to kind of acquire hardware at a customer or in our own data centers and be able to use it that way. On top of that, we do a lot of sort of webinar marketing campaigns where we hold 100 folks on a webinar that we walk through a lab with them. They get their own environment. It's really nice for them. What's really nice about Instruqt is, obviously, the platform itself gives us all the building blocks to do complex labs. But on top of that, there's a lot of APIs that we can tap into to get things like how successful someone was at taking a lab. We can connect it to our internal Salesforce data and be able to map those opportunities to campaigns that we're working on and really understand how much of an impact those labs are having on the process for a potential customer. The biggest feature we have for us is to be able to kind of embed bigger complex applications into the Instruqt UI. And ironically enough, the biggest piece of feedback that we always get is they love to be able to click run instead of having to type the command out on these long labs with big complex use cases of like creating virtual machines and all these things. They can kind of like click through it, understand it really easy, understand the messaging without really having to fully know how to type everything. And it's one that's been around for a while, but everybody always raves about it.